John asked, what are your thoughts on creating a successful long-term social media strategy for yourself or your clients? How long in advance do you create the content you roll out?
John, this is a good question. I mean, I think this all comes down to something that I call reverse engineering. The truth is, everybody's different. My vision is very long term. I don't know how you define long term in your question, but some people think long term is 3 to 5 years. I think long term is until the day I die. And so my clients may not be as patient when you're a Fortune 500 company that needs to hit numbers each quarter. Your patience to build a 3 to 5 year plan is non-existent. When you're a Series C startup company that just raised $200 million and you're only burning $4 million, you've got a lot of patience, and the idea of building brand and having a patience game to your execution becomes more attractive. Then we reverse engineer that. Then it's more about branding, Instagram, doing high-end video, long-form content with no right hook, a lot of jabbing. If you're a startup that's gonna go out of business in 24 weeks, if you don't sell some stuff, we're in full right hook, Facebook dark post, SEO, SEM, influencer marketing with calls to action to sell. All that stuff completely is determined based on the client's current short-term and long-term needs. But the truth is, short-term and long-term needs really balance based on a moment in time. And so, the reason I think I'm good at business is for all of my talking, I am 10x at my listening skills. And it all just comes down to listening. And so the way we strategize is predicated on listening. And I think the biggest challenge for so many of the Vayner Nation that's watching right now is, I don't think a lot of you, and this is with all due respect, this is for everybody. I'm just picking on you because I love you. Tough love. I think a lot of people aren't really sure what they want to accomplish in a 1-year window versus a 5-year window versus a 10-year window. And their behavior doesn't map to it. To me, I got lucky. I just decided everybody shows up to my funeral, hedge forever, build up equity, cash it in as I need it, if I ever need it, which has allowed me to be very patient and really has allowed me to dictate my behavior of being probably a better human being. And in a weird way, and again, I think a lot of people would find this funny, in a lot of ways I've been a pushover as a entrepreneur, because if you would look at it in the short term, I'm leaving money on the table. I'm not fighting for every cent. I'm not trying to drill it down to the biggest advantage. I'm not even getting mine every time because I'm just hedging along the way. And so it just comes down to what you're trying to accomplish. I think the better question to this question is how can you help someone, or are you capable of really understanding what you're trying to accomplish?